154 of the Constitution. In conclusion, honorable members, I hereby direct the clerk to circulate the memorandum from His Excellency the President to all members so that they familiarize themselves with its contents. I thank you. Next.
Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Thursday, May 2nd, 2024, in the afternoon sitting. 1. The following statutory instruments from the Ministry of Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs. A. Legal Notice Number 40 of 2024 relating to the Mining Mine Support Services, Amendment Regulations and Explanatory Memorandum. B. Legal Notice Number 41 of 2024 relating to the mining, dealing in minerals, Amendment Regulations and Explanatory Memorandum. C. Legal Notice Number 42 of 2024 relating to the mining, gemstone identification, value addition, fees, regulations and explanatory memorandum. D. Legal Notice Number 43 of 2024 relating to the mining, license and permit, amendment regulations and explanatory memorandum. 2. Legal Notice Number 69 of 2024 relating to the valuers, forms and fees, amendment rules 2024 and the explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. 3. Legal Notice Number 70 of 2024 relating to the survey, electronic cadastral transactions, amendment regulations 2024 and the explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. 4. Legal Notice Number 71 of 2024 relating to the survey, amendment regulations 2024 and the explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. 5. Legal Notice Number 72 of 2024 relating to the physical and land use planning fees, amendment regulations 2024 and the explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. 6. Legal Notice Number 73 of 2024 relating to the community land, amendment regulations 2024 and the explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. 7. Legal Notice Number 74 of 2024 relating to land, amendment regulations 2024 and the explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. 8. Legal Notice Number 75 of 2024 relating to the land regulations revocation regulations 2024 and the explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. 9. Legal Notice Number 76 of 2024 relating to the land adjudication amendment regulations 2024 and the explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. And 10. Legal Notice Number 77 of 2024 relating to land registration, general amendment regulations 2024 and explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. Reports of the Auditor, and 11, reports of the Auditor General and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2023 and the certificates therein in respect of A. Kenya Law Reform Commission, B. National Crime Research Center, C. National Council for Law Reporting, D. Revenue Accountability Statements, Kenya Revenue Authority, and E. Council of Legal Education Staff Car Loan and Mortgage Scheme. I thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I beg to lay.
Majority Leader. Member of the delegation. Which delegation? Honorable Rahab Mukami.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to read the following paper on the table of the House today, Thursday, 2nd May 2024. Report of the Kenya delegation to the extraordinary session of the 6th Parliament of the Pan-African Parliament, PAP, held in Midrand, South Africa from 20th to 27th March 2024. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Tourism and Wildlife. Kareke.
Thanks so much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Thursday, 2nd May 2024. The reports of the Departmental Committee on Tourism and Wildlife on the budget, one, the budget implementation monitoring for the financial year 2022-2023, and the half year 2023-2024 for the following state departments: State Department for Tourism and State Department for Wildlife. Two, its participation in the International Tourism Browse in Berlin, Germany from 5th to 7th March 2024. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Rahab Mukami.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion that this House notes the report of the Kenya delegation to the extraordinary session of the 6th Parliament of the Pan-African Parliament, held in Midrand, South Africa from 20th to 27th March 2024, laid on the table of the House on Thursday, 2nd May 2024. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Mbiuki.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to give the notice of the following motion. That one, this House adopt the report of the Departmental Committee on Tourism and Wildlife on the budget implementation monitoring for financial year 2022-2023 and half year 23-24 for the following state department laid on the table of the House on 2nd May 2024. One, the State Department of Tourism, and two, the State Department of Wildlife. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Reverse back to petition. Robert Mbui.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the indulgence. And Mr. Speaker, I stand to seek your advice. Sometime last year, there was a petition that was brought to this House by the principals of our schools in Kenya. And Mr. Speaker, schools are opening next week if rains allow. And the principals are worried a lot. Mr. Speaker, the issue that the principals had raised was a matter of capitation. One, the principals were concerned that the amount of capitation they're getting to run their schools is not enough. Two, Mr. Speaker, they were complaining that the capitation money always comes late, so they end up incurring expenses and they don't have the money for it. Three, Mr. Speaker, they raised a concern that many of the learners of Kenya are not registered under the system of NEMIS, which is a digital system of registering students, because some of them don't have birth certificates, which is not the fault of the principals or the parents, because it is a state-given document. And four, Mr. Speaker, the principals alluded to the fact that from 2018, the amount of money they were getting as capitation was reduced by the Ministry of Education, and so they have been getting less money.
Are you representing the petition?
Mr. Speaker, I'm just about to finish to ask